Okay, let's try this one more time. Hey everyone. So today I will be doing steps 62 to 71 of the towers of the Tower Bridge. Last time we left off, we built this much. Today, we are building this much. Okay? As for a size comparison, oh, just ignore that. I had to disassemble it a little bit. So just as a size comparison, I got all the stuff ready for the first step, which I actually should be standing up for. So the very first step, you're gonna be building stick 62. You're gonna be building these. For 4 of them, you're gonna have to require 12 2x3s, 4 square flats, 4 of the flat studs, these, 4 tooth, sorry for my pronunciation, tooth studs, like these, and 4 of these gray 6 rows, 4 of the 4-row flats, and 12 ramps, these. Okay? So it starts out like any other. Just align 3 of the 2x3s together and place a gray 6 row right down the center. In the middle is where it's different. On the far left, place the square flat like that, and place this flat, the 4-row one, and then place the flat stud. And then place the toothed one on top of the flat stud. So that's how the middle should look like. And then place the ramps right around it. So I just recently saw Rise of Skywalker. It was a really good movie. I honestly enjoyed it. The only thing was that I stole plot lines from Empire Strikes Back. But overall, it was a really good movie. And we are officially... One sec. Okay. Now we are done. So by now we should all know where these go. Just make sure the toothed part faces down. And they go like that. Okay? Just continue that for all the corners. Like usual. Like that. Okay? On to the next one. I will be standing up for like the entire duration of this because it's a way better view. So for the next step, you're going to be requiring an 8-row bar. This, okay? You're going to be requiring 4 of these dark gray 1 studs. And 8 of the 2-row bars. Now all the pieces ready. This is where... Whoopsie. as I was saying, this one is where you have to make sure that you're on the correct side, the no axle side, and you have to be careful where you place stuff. So first on the no axle side, I work this way. Place down, I know it's kind of dark. The two bars. Okay, so one goes right here, and then just place down two more right next to it. Like that. And then place down this piece. Okay? And make sure that one of the excess areas is in line with the bars. One sec. This is where you have to be careful of the placement. So it should look like that. And then place down the bar. The one stud. So it should look like that. Then we're going to go to this side, the right side of the no axle side. And place down this piece. Like that. Like that, actually. Then place down the one side like that. And then place down the two-row bar. Onto the side with the axle. And first comes the 8-row flat. Like that. Okay? And then place down this. One stud. And then a 2-row bar. So it should look like that. To the left side of the no axle side. We're going to do the same as the right. And that will be all for the step. The next step is a very, very simple step. It only requires 4, I'm going to call them like wheel of like studs, I don't know. Call it whatever you want. It requires 4 of them, dark gray in color. Also requires 2 of these 2-row poles, white in color. So, again, I work counterclockwise, however, it really doesn't matter in this step. So, of course, you place down the wheel of studs on every single corner. They only fit one way, so just keep turning it until you get it down. Only this one doesn't like getting placed. There we go. Like that. And then place down these pieces in the only empty spots there are. One right there. And the other right there. The next step requires a million pieces. It requires 2 of these 1 stud clips. It requires 6 of these raised studs. Got every single piece here. It requires 4 raised 3 rows. Oh wait, raised 3 rows. Sorry about that. Don't worry about that later. It also requires 16 raised 2 rows. If you don't have enough, don't worry about it. They're like the most common pieces on Earth. You shouldn't have any trouble finding a replacement. It also requires a raised 3 raised 4 rows. So as I said, I work counterclockwise this way, starting on the no axle side. So for every single corner, just do what I'm doing. Just place a raised 2 row in every single direction. Northeast, southwest. I don't really care. Just don't place any in the center. Like that. And just do that for every single corner. On the no axle side, place down this piece right here. Then place down 2 raised 4 rows. This step may take me a while. Then, for this side, well, essentially, it really doesn't matter since you do it for both sides anyway. Yeah, you place a raised stud, then a raised 3 row, then another raised stud, and that's it. And do that for this side as well. This step is probably the biggest and longest of the set. And then for the axle side, place a raised stud. Then place down a 1 stud clip, like that. Then place down a raised 3 row. Then a raised 4 row. Then a 1 stud clip. And a raised stud. And then the rest is very simple, since you technically should have already done it, just with the other side. Okay. Maybe a little bit trickier since now you got both sides with the raised 2 rows. So now that's how it looks like. Now for the next step, it requires 4 of these. Okay. It requires 2 of the raised studs, white in color. It requires 2 rows with the pole in front. 4 wheel of studs, dark gray. 2 corner pieces, dark gray in color. And 10 2 rows with the bar in front. So, I'm on the side with the no axle. By now we all know where the wheel studs go. They always go in the corner. So, working this way, place down that piece that just flew out of my hand. So place down this piece right here, like that. Then place down 3 of these. and then place down the 2-row pole. Oh wait, no, sorry, wrong piece. Place down this piece first, and then place down the 2-row pole. Now onto this side. Again, same as that side. Yeah. I just want to get to my new set. This set actually has not been touched since like never. So that's what the other side looks like. You place down a 2-row bar, then flat, then another 2-row bar. For this side here, sorry, you can either pre-do the corner and the right side, or you can just do what I'm doing. So place down a corner piece, and then right here at the edge, place down a white stud. And then you are going to place down 3 of these. And then place down a flat. And then do the same exact thing as that. Place out a corner piece. And then at the edge, place the white stud. And not do that. Don't worry, they easily go back on. Only this one really doesn't want to go back on. Okay. That should stay secure for 2 minutes. And then, yeah. And then the rest is history there. I'll fix that when I pause. So the next step doesn't require many pieces. It requires one of these, the square flats. Tan in color. Everything's tan. It requires a 10-row flat. 2 of the flat 3 rows. 5 of these 1 studs. And 1 of these flat studs. So starting here, place down that flat stud. Once it agrees with me, there we go. Then place down the 10-row. This is the no axle. So then you place down the 10-row, flip it. Place down the 3-row right in the center. Flip it. That's literally it. On the axle side, place down a square flat. This may be a little tricky with the white stud, so feel free to remove it if you want. And then place down the 1 stud. All of them. All the way to the end. Like that. And then just place down the 3-row in the center. Like that. And that's all. So the next step doesn't really require a lot of pieces as well. It requires a square flat 1 stud. 2 of them. It also requires 2 2-row flats. These. 8 of these 1 studs. And then just the regular square flats as well. So make sure you're on the correct side. the no axle side, you're doing the same for every single circle. On the no axle side, just reflected. So place one stud on the north and south side of the circle, and then place on the west side the tuba, like that, like it's about to eat this, and do the same for the other side. On the side with the axle, you're doing something completely different. You're still placing the one studs on the north and south side, like that. But instead of having it like that, on the side that's not in line with this, that's not touching this, sorry, place down the square flat, like that, and then the side that is touching with it, place down the square flat with the one stud. So that's how it should look like. What I like about this is that there was not a lot of prep work. Only 2 steps require prep work. So first you're going to take 8 of these flat 4 rows and just stack all of them on top of each other. So just stack 2 of them on top of each other, okay? So that way you have 4 stacks of them, okay? You're also going to require 4 of these raised studs, 2 raised corner pieces, and 4 of the raised 3 rows. So first, place these on every single one stud, with the exception of the square one. Just pretend that one doesn't exist, because that's for something special. Like that. See how it forms a little bridge? In the front, that's the side with the no axle. Place down the 3 rows on either end. The raised 3 rows on either end. And then for this side, place down the raised studs on either side of the flat 3 row. So it should look like that. And do the same for this side as well. For this side, place the corner piece like that. And then place the raised 3 row. Like that. Okay? And then we know what to do on this side. So that's how it should look like. Okay, 2 more steps before I'm done with this video. So you're going to be taking, in step 70, 2 ridged pieces. 2 raised 2 rows with the ridges in the front. 4 of these raised studs. 2 of the square flats, only they're white this time. We're also going to be taking 7 of these clip pieces, one stud clips, and 4 of these flat 2 rows. So I'll worry about the flat 2 rows later. So first, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be doing an alternating pattern in the middle here with the 1 stud clip then a raised stud, and just do that for every single side but the side with the axles on it. I'll show you how to do that side. And then for the side with the axle, we're going to just place down 2 ridged pieces right in the center. And then place down these pieces on top of the white, right here. On top of the white raised stud. And then we know how to do this side. And I don't have enough. I'll find out what that escapee ran off to, but you know it goes there. Also, I used too many. Yes, I did use too many. Wait. Yeah, I used too many. I actually don't have enough clips. Hold up. Okay, something's fishy. Hold up. I'm gonna skim through this. I think I have something in the wrong spot. Hold up. One sec. I fixed up by mistake. So for these, that 2 rows, they're gonna act as a connector. So just place them like this. Like that. And just do it for all the corners. And they should always be facing that side. Sorry for the long video. Okay, so let's finish up this video, shall we? So this requires a nice assortment of pieces. It requires 2 of these square flats, tan in color, 8 of the gray connectors, 2 white raised 3 rows, 4 1 studs, 2 raised studs, tan in color, 2 double connectors, tan in color, and 1 raised 3 row, tan in color. So for the 2 white one, for all the 3 rows actually, place them right in the front, like this. So white, tan, and then the white one, again, like that. For every single corner, see these 3 empty spots? You all know how they go by now. The double connector always goes out front, but instead of placing just 1 of these, place 2 of them. Okay, so it should be like that. And just do the same for every single corner. Okay. I know this has been a very long video. I usually don't like going over 30 minutes for anyone new. I usually don't go over 30. Then place 1 stud. Over here. Skip over 1 stud here. And then place down this piece. Then place down a square flat. Then place down another 1 stud. And then for the back, you're not going to do the double connector. Instead, you're placing the regular stud for the back. But still place the gray connectors down. That's the side with the axles. Then you do nothing here. I repeat, do nothing here at all. Do nothing. That's about as good as it is. And then we all know how this works. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and ring the bell to get notified of my next videos. And I'll be seeing you guys next time. Comment where it was, and next time we'll finish up these towers. So long.